Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Episode 536 of the show. Tonight is April 30th, 2023, 9:26 p.m. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is the final episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977 for the month of April 2023 as we head into May. That's right. What will May bring for the channel of Eric Lima Shenanigans in 2020 of 1977, I should say? Well, who knows for sure. I know you'll be get used to some of the game show gameplays of the bonus rounds I play. Tic-tac-toe, Joker's Wild, Bullseye from the Barry and Right Things, the big numbers from High Rollers, and Press Your Luck. That's what we're going to do. And as you know, the video game plays that I usually do on Saturdays and Sundays, well, we're going to have a new name because I've been playing them either Saturdays or Sundays. So instead of going, a lot of people say, well, even my friend Jordy Scout brought it up. Hey, you're playing them on Sundays. Doesn't make any sense. Well, I gave the reason why. And I thought about it, and I said, you know what? It was time for a change in the name anyway. So it will be known as the Supercade of Shenanigans. That's what will be my video game plays. There will be a new thumbnail be posted up. I'm making new thumbnails for the Wrestling Event Centers. That's why I speak. And it'll be a whole lot of fun. Looking forward to it. That's what I'm talking about. As you know, also, today on this date was also the day that I ended up quitting a job that I worked at for 15 years before moving on. Would be Ruby Tuesday Dartmouth. I worked there as a dishwasher for 15 years from 1995 to April of 2010. If I had worked a couple more months, it would have been a full 15 years. But unfortunately, corporate saw to it that they get the old guard out, and by firing a manager that I worked under for 8 of those 15 years back in February of 2010, Groundhog Day. Well, what a weird day that was. Then like I said, from February to April of 2010, working at Ruby Tuesday was nothing more than pure hell. And because it was really rough to me to adjust everything that the new management was trying to bring out and everything else. And, and nobody in corporate had notified of us of this and everything else. We're always being clueless. And so they think in corporate's mind, oh, he was not doing a good job. And they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And unfortunately, because the economy is screwed up our country, back then, it was the main reason why, of course, because, prices of the food getting hiked up, in the menu prices getting hiked up, and it's very expensive nowadays, so it's so everybody's looking to buy food elsewhere and all that good stuff, and unfortunately, that's where it all ends. And they wanted a scapegoat. Corporate wanted a scapegoat, so our manager was chosen. They brought a new manager, which, let's just say he wanted to change everything and change my routine, cut down my shifts to one day. Looks like they want me to quit. So I ended up looking for another job, working at SMS in Swansea Mall at that time, and ended up working there from May till the middle of June, and then I started working both Dartmouth and Swansea. I think was it Dartmouth Mall the first half of the week, and the second half of the week was Swansea Mall. But and then July I made a full commitment to the Dartmouth Mall, and that's where I've been since. yeah, so a lot of things have happened. So that year, 2010, was a year of total adjustments being made at the time and everything else. Fast forward to today. Tell you what, over the past year, I've been making a lot of adjustments, especially since August. I've been making a lot of adjustments and everything. Every time you go through changes, you tend to get stressed out. You know, every time I go through changes, I get stressed out, get angry, and get upset, doing this and that and everything else, and I'm not thinking clearly, or things happen, and it's like, ugh, you get frustrated, you take it out on others. And it has been the way ever since. Like I say, April was not that bad. The only thing that went wrong was the phone. Like I said, the phone and everything else, but everything is cleared out now, and we're back on the right track. I kicked off the month being on vacation, and then being on vacation, and then went back to work. Had to deal with a lot of changes there. It's like, okay, that's it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where you just don't want to deal with anymore. You know what I mean? You don't want to deal with anything and everything, and that's the way it is. So that's unfortunate, but I'm still here, still alive, and I know we had celebrities that passed away, like Jerry Springer and Harry Belafonte. Yeah, so now we're getting worried about Bob Barker all of a sudden. So we'll see what happens. I know the Bruins got the lead right now, 3-2. Red Sox won. Red Sox started their season. Bruins had a great historical run of the regular season. Now they're trying to make a run to the playoffs, and the Panthers have brought them on the brink of elimination. We'll see what happens, okay? We're hoping that the Bruins pull it out. But me and I digress, and the Celtics got the 76ers in the next round, so we shall see what happens then. All right? So, am I thankful I'm still alive? Yep. So, I propose a toast to April 2023. My crush can. I chose Barks. Barks, root beer. Barks says bite. Why did I choose Barks? Because it was the root beer Ruby Tuesday Dark Match, and I want to honor that. So, best root beer ever. It gives you quite a kick. You're like, ooh, yeah, let's rock and roll, baby. So, it's good since 1898. Wow, that long? Root beer tapper? Maybe. Should I? Root beer tapper. Anyways, so also, yeah, so a lot of changes are being made and everything else, and kind of looking forward to see what happens the rest of this spring and then into the summertime. As you know, what else happened? Oh, April, Power Rangers Once and Always. Enjoyed the special. I might want to watch it again on Netflix. It's going to be really, really cool. And they paid tribute a lot. There was the ultimate tribute to Trini, a.k.a. Twee Trang, who passed away in a car accident back in 2001. They dedicated an episode of Time Force to her as well. They also paid tribute to Jason David Frank at the end there. And I'll tell you, it has been, pretty crazy over here. Also, the newest Sentai team, was it Osama Sentai King Oja, has the new Spider Kumanos. That's right. And the first guy's name is Jeremy Brasiri. Jeremy? Huh. I wouldn't be surprised if the Power Rangers decided to adapt that and said, you know what, we'll get the Sixth Ranger to be called Jeremy. That would be really funny. Anyways. So, and we're in the WWE draft about to begin. As you know, this coming Saturday is Backlash. So this will be the final Raw, not only before Backlash, but this will be night 2 of the draft. As you know, the draft and all these post-draft picks that will happen will take place after Backlash. You're going to see a lot of NXT call-ups because Zoe Stark and J.D. McDonough are going to be on Raw. Apollo Crews makes his return to Raw as well. Indy Hartwell will also be there. So I'm sure this Tuesday night in NXT things are going to change. As you know, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn are drafted to SmackDown. But Katana Chance and Kaden Carter are going to make sure that Alba Fire and Isla Dawn don't walk out on NXT with those titles. So they're going to be challenging that. Now, Indy Hartwell suffered an injury during her triple threat match against Roxanne Perez and Tiffany Stratton. She may end up vacating the title now that she's going over to Raw. And I think Roxanne Perez and Tiffany Stratton should go one-on-one to decide the new Raw Women's Champ. Unless they do another tournament or some sorts. Let's see what Shawn Michaels decides this Tuesday. So I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen this tomorrow night on the draft, Monday Night Raw, May 1st, before Backlash. Here we go. Lesnar makes his return tomorrow. We'll see what happens. All right? So that's it. A lot of changes will be happening in May. I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, it'll be my first May here in the new room. Hey, also expect some new thumbnails coming in. So we had a lot of fun. Looks like it's raining out there. So thank God they took in that Red Sox game, man. 7-1 was the final score. 2 out of 3 against Cleveland. So I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful night. And until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, please take us home. It's my final thoughts. All right, no, actually, don't take us home yet. Let me try it again. I'm leaving it in there for purposes of the botch. You guys might laugh. So these are my final thoughts of April 2023. It's been decent. It's been good, despite that one mistake with the phone, despite everything else, little hiccups here and there. It's been a decent month. Let's make May better, okay? So I'm going to make May better. So until that next episode comes rolling around, actually, this is episode 536. I'll get it straight. This is episode 536 of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. And I propose a toast once again with my Barks root beer to April, to a decent April 2023, and may the month of May be better. Excuse me. So, until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, please take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget production, and in association with A Sweet Bofa Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.